Let's get it. Let's get it. You already know what time it is, man. About to do Madden for like a good 2, 3 hours real quick. Usually don't do this at night, but we doing it tonight, bro.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one.
Ready, set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. Blue, 32. Hut.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
First down.
On first down, it's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Set, hut. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll try to run for it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Fly blue. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Give him 26, and it's 1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go. 50, green. Set, go.
It was a short one caught by Kraft. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get 3 yards here, down to the 2-yard line.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Okay,
They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's 3rd and goal.
down. Ready.
Jacobs will take it in. Touchdown. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Gunnar Olszewski.
Gunnar Olszewski on the returns. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Forced out left. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter.
Oh, no.
Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a first down coming up.
Okay, now I'm fucked that up.
On the give, it's Tracy. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
What is out of the reach of the receiver.
She sucked me clean.
Ball's incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Russ. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And the Packers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Come on, set.
On play action, Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Right.
To throw is Love. That one reeled in by Golden. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Check, huh?
Here's Love. That's caught at Savion Williams. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers, and he's going to have the Chargers.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
10 cycles.
And the Packers first
Go.
down.
Green down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Red cycle. Set.
Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Blue striker. Claws red. Steel black. Smash red. Hut, hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. Forced to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Catch is made. That is Williams. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Okay, break.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Let's go now.
In motion, it's Golden.
Set, hut.
On fourth down, Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Green Bay Packers. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. The pressure too much, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
On second down, Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock is down to 20 seconds to go in the first half. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long.
60 drill green. Ready?
Go play action with Love.
Enter the ball, man.
Standing there, able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Olszewski now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Russ. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Giants first down.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
4th down. Here. Oh, an ill-advised interception. Picked up by Andrew Cooper.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier.
I wish I would have knew about that.
Than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
In motion goes Dobbs.
95. Cut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught. Downfield. Dobbs. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Second down throw for Love. Moving outside the pocket. He's going to tuck it and go.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw is Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play.
Brings up second and 7 at the Giants' 27-yard line.
They'll come up on a second and 7 from the 27.
Ready. Yellow, 22, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
52 blaster. 33, yellow. Striker, 3-3. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He pulls it in around the 5. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Down. Hut.
They'll go for it. Love. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted. But let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Yo, Chad, this bad right now, man.
To the air on second down. Dart. He'll tuck it and take off. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Now a timeout, Giants. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready, ready.
To throw is Love. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turn. Over on down.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least...
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted.
That was some dumb shit out there right there, but let's get to the next game.
Right back in this one.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready,
Here comes 3rd and 6.
here we go. Set.
Throwing is Love. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way. And with 4 seconds remaining, they will call the timeout. Just enough of a cushion to get the field goal unit on. Trying to send this one to an extra session. The The offense staying out there for this fourth down.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Here we go. One final play. That's taken in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one.
See, he only scored 10 points. That's it.
So, it's a win for the Packers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.
Chad.
Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from Cleveland. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Right to the air goes Sanders. Moving to his right. Oh, and they come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Ivan Pace in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. Inside the 40. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And it's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. 68 yards. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Tuckins. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up 2nd and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Let's go.
Here's Sanders to throw. That's to the end zone, but they
come on.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And he's into the end zone.
That's it.
The way to start a game, not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Price now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 93 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense. You watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown. And you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
DeAndre Carter on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Okay, ready.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready.
Now it's Sanders. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now second.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch. And in this case, what guys are...
Hey, get the fuck out of here, man.
Now for first and 10. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And a little chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm feeling not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold down to earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord.
Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion.
Ready?
As Shador on first down. This is brought in downfield by Judy. These two got it going on. 19 on that connection and another first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Okudah. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders who just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
We'll try again here. Second and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball. But no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation on the plus side of the 50. I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get a field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
19 Tiger!
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Open man is Oliver, the tight end. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. So a big...
I don't know, man. That should have been a pass in the field, bro.
Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. First and 10.
Block with left hand.
On the ground is Mason. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Inside the 10, it is caught. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. Here's a run. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's in.
I thought you were going to enter that one.
Viking. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This fielded at about the 9. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
2 seconds. I would have entered that too.
Up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. On the handoff, Judkins. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's another Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run it once more with Judkins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Again, it's Judkins. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it's going to be 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
And he'll get forward for about a yard. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9. With the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake.
Yeah, I don't know. That was some stupid shit.
The key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Rolling to the left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready up.
3rd and 2. Now Sanders. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Supposed to be an ambulance.
And they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
To throw again is Sanders. Quick throw here is complete.
They kicked the field goal. We're supposed to kick the field goal, huh?
So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this.
That boy fast as fuck.
Midfield.
Let's go.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Escaping to his left. He's going to run it. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
I was seeing that fast shit, man.
But the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the 2nd half.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Price now to return it. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Mason. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 8. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Now McCarthy. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And Yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and
I
sometimes
feel
we
sorry
miss
for you,
the
man.
middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
On the jump.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Shador. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
18 yards on the connection. It's a Browns first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Brings up second and 8 at the 35-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Back. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Ready?
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And some good running there. That's a first down up to the 43.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
On second down, Sanders. Flush to his right. This is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah.
Tell you, that's what I
Rodgers.
did the last time
And
I
the
put on
Vikings will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll come up now for second down. To throw, it's McCarthy. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen. This is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
And at this point in the
Hold up. I got pissed. Hold on.
Game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Yeah.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. He's to the 40. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he is finally taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 56 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. 4. Not much happening there. Just a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll stick to the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here. And they'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Secured by the veteran Adam Felix. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. A short one taken by Hawkinson. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40.
And they'll go ahead and spike it here, stopping the clock just inside of a minute. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is a touchdown.
Oh my God.
They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You got
And
too
this
much
special
time,
connection
fool.
between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25.
Shit, you still got time, though.
Here's first down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker.
Sanders know how to take hits. Supposed to that like
Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Downfield for Njoku. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards.
Get it. Go.
Throwing now, Sanders on first down. Flush to his right, and he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Ready. Let go.
Now, Sanders. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku.
Oh, here we go with the bullshit.
Great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here we go. First and goal. Sanders will throw it. And this is a touchdown.
Good shit, good shit.
They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
They gonna trade that nigga.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute.
You wishing that man get injured? That's fucked up.
This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Right.
This is first and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell from Cleveland.
I don't know. We about to get this started in like 5 minutes.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it. To the 45-yard
All right, let's get it. I had to do some shit. Let's get it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The first carry now. This is Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Good job there. Pretty simple. The hole was created. Runner just darted right through.
Yeah, that's kind of play teams are looking for to have some success early in a ball game. And if you're an offensive play caller, you mark that run down. Make sure you keep coming back to it throughout the game until they stop it.
Yeah, here we go. I take point. Wait,
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 25-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Yeah, here we go. I take point.
Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Yeah, here we go.
Now Prescott. We'll go right back to Lamb. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
47.
To throw is Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And this will be a Vikings 1st down as he gets this up past the 30. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
That's good for a Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
Chad.
To the right goes Mason. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. Mason going to get it on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and 11.
And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now a 2nd and 2. Prescott to throw it. Steps away to his left. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Called that a very strong gain of 24. To the air again, Prescott. Screenplay set up for Williams. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one.
At the 36-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
On play action, Prescott. Wide open receiver complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And now they'll shift things around. To the air with McCarthy. Well, that's going to be incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now McCarthy. Throw left side complete. That's Mason. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mason on the toss. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Mason, 50 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive. And here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Here we go, 47.
Prescott now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Throwing, Prescott. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he is going to be out of bounds a mile away from that yellow line, and that will become a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start with a run by Mason. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
No gain on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are right back in this football game. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here comes 2nd down at 5. And they just did not get the snap away in time. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. comes second down.
Hey, kill. We're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go. Wide eight. Then we're going to 53. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47.
Now Dak. Flushed out right. And off.
Man, how do you end that?
Wind up incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Or maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
We're going to 54. Wide eight. Hey, kill. Here we go, going to 54, wide eight. 26.
To throw, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
He did all of that shit for a touchdown at all, boys. We don't have it, man.
And this defense will
My
take
defense
over right
crazy,
near
man.
midfield at the 49-yard line. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That nigga was garbage. He couldn't even score a touchdown. My defense crazy.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. An even 40 yards.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Ready, great.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Down. 22, 36.
From the gun, it's Love. On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Azeez Ojulari in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Love. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
52 blaster.
To throw is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Green Bay.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. He'll run with Jacobs. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Brought in by the tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Exiting the pocket right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Man in motion is Smith. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
The yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Trimmer.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Zach Bond will throw, makes the stop.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align. And tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And the Packer first down.
Here we go.
Here's Love to throw. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line.
A 39-yard gain.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Throwing is Hurts. Forced to his right. Throw on the run is complete. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Moving outside the pocket. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make, and Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if we can get a fresh set of downs.
And he's going to have the Eagles 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. He's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Ready. Love to throw it on 1st down. This one up top for Dobbs. That is caught.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up and high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Now it's McManus for the point after. And the kick is good. So what a finish to this first half as they extend the lead. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Ho-ho! And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Out to his right. Off he goes. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
180.
A first down throw for Hurts. Headed left, buying time. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And he'll take this one in. Greg Calcaterra. Touchdown, Eagles.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
And they're on 18-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Big hole to the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken around the 11. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Great, set.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Hurts will try it again. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Hurts now. Moving left. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the first.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn fourth down into a first.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Hurts. Moving to his right. A throw on the move is caught. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Flush to his left. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He'll take off again. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with the lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
On third down, here's Hurts. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
That's taken in, and they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played?
And he will score! Game on! Dallas Goedert! Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two. And he will score. So the risk pays off. That new math looks good when it works. The two-pointer cuts the lead to 7. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Second and 7 at the 26-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
Ready?
This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Ready. Blue 32. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he got all of this one. Headed for the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This is 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Rolling right, taking off, and he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
He'll run again, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. He's going to look for the home run ball. He's trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
On second down, Hurts. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now, a big third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a first down for Philly.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sidelines.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down throw for Hurts. The throw on the run is complete. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And he is in. The risk pays off. They take the lead here in the final moments of the game.
Packers 28.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
On the set.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. That is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's Jacobs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
On the double.
Second down, goal to go. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. And now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
No touch that. Hey, easy, 63. Right anyway, yeah. No touch.
Hurts working in the pistol. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win here for the visiting Packers. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, they may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.